Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out to Oubre. Pass to Maxi. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Porzingis.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Embiid. Williamson outside. Outside Maxi. Here's McCollum. From the elbow. No luck on that one.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. From behind the arc. The shot no good. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's McCollum. Banked it in off the glass. McCollum's got his second bucket on the night.
That's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Here's White. And a nice finish on the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Out to McCollum. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum with it. McCollum covering. Takes the 3. Hauser, that's good.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Sixers leading. Now here's Maxi. Here's Yabusele. Walker for 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
3. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Edwards. Now Walker. For 3, Maxi. Horford pulls it in. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Hauser can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Nance. It's rebounded by Walsh.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxi. No good. Unable to win this run. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Hauser. Craig with it. Horford inside. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And Maxey, here we go. Boston pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Horford in the high post. Back to Pritchard. All alone. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out.
The Celtics, 15.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Number 23.
Left side, Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Walker. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Outside White. To the right side. And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Both teams will make substitutions. Embiid brings a double team. Here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Pass to McGee. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Walker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Outside, Brown. Out to the wing. Horford inside. 6 points for him. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, he is on one right now. If I'm his coach, I'm thinking of 20 different ways to get him the ball.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee tucks it last. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Edwards for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, clever as always. You can expect McCollum to spot and exploit those gaps.
Pass to McGee. Back to Tatum. Tries the spin move. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the second.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And Porzingis with the block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Porzingis. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. By 7. Outside Maxey. Inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit from in close. Pass to McCollum. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Goes up off the inbound. Off the inbound. No good. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 7. Maxey with it. Now guarded by White. Here's McCollum. Boston with a rebound. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Williamson, no good. Boston leading by 9. Outside, Brown. Embiid with the block. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Oubre with a steal. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. Now Maxey. McCollum taking his time here to win the cold spell. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brown. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by White. McCollum. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Holiday. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Oubre. Kick out to Brown. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now Philadelphia with it. And here's Williamson. Back to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
You know, Zion doesn't get enough credit for how he shares the ball. He is a really good passer.
They set the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Oubre. Up top, Maxey. He's scoreless. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 76ers trail by 7. Here's... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Now Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. JT to the hole. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Embiid.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the shot goes in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Celtics lead by 5. And here's Brown. And Embiid with the block. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 28.
So it's Philadelphia now. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. 13 feet out. That's tipped. The kick out to Maxey. Oubre on the wing. There's the triple. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Fast break, Philadelphia. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Williamson powers down the jam.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Tatum looking it over. Outside Porzingis. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. There's the drive. Can they get it? What hustle from Tatum there.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Tatum. Oh, sweet move. And Tatum fires one home.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display to be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Throws it down, and the official calls him. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Right side Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The three ball. Tatum drills the three.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Hauser. Porzingis with it. And here's Brown. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. Maxey on the wing. 12 points for him. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Brown. Back to Porzingis. McCollum with a steal. For three, Maxey. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Porzingis. Can't cash it in from close range. The Sixers lead by 8. All right, let's get an update on Joel Embiid. What's the status, Allie?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury that's going to keep him out of the rotation. And this all happening right in the thick of the postseason would be very challenging to overcome. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Clock at 2. Oubre. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Walker with it. Knocks it loose. Clock at 4. Here's Maxey. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Nance. Outside Maxey. Now here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 5 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. Oh, what a quarter. He would.
49. The Celtics, 39.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So it's Philadelphia now. Now here's Butler. It's Walker on the wing. They get it back. Back to Butler. Outside Walker. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Pass to Nance. Embiid with it. And then Embiid with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Shireman. Back to Pritchard. Let's go with a three. Walker pulls down the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's Brown. Missed inside. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Pritchard. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent play coming at the right time, too, guys. They need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions just like that.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Nance. Takes a three. He's off on that one. Here's Pritchard. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Nance outside. Pass to Edwards. Walker for three. Boston pulls it in.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Pritchard. Spins. Greg with a screen. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Sixers lead by 7. Over to the wing. The kick out to Walker. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
That's to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Up top, Walker. Here's Nance. Back to Butler.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Maxey. Pass to Oubre. McCollum outside. Philadelphia with another miss.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Porzingis misses. And so McCollum will bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. Out to McCollum. Now Williamson. And the whistle. whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And here's Holiday. And at last, they get one to fall.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
Outside Maxey. Inside. Here's Williamson to the left wing. Brown with the steal. On the wing, Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. This one for three. Outside Holiday. Now here's White. McCollum defends. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Pass to Embiid. And here's McCollum, defended by Brown. Now here's Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia. Boston trailing. Holiday with the ball to tie it up. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Biggest play of the night. Holiday not shy in the moment.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
Back to Maxey. Fires at the elbow. Here's Embiid. Money.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside White. Oh, bangs home the 3.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up backseat. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet.
And time will erase fact and fiction, this tragic tradition, driving too fast into the past. When you reach through the television screen, I can give you anything. Silhouettes and static. The mirror sees you like fire and ice on the dark side.
Baby, I can't believe